So yeah, guys, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna go through a BTC ETH. If you guys saw my last update on Tuesday, so basically yesterday, I did an update as well. So if you didn't watch, go back and see it. So yeah, since yesterday right now we got rejected by 93K. I still stand by that shorting here is pretty much high risk, right? I'm not gonna lie because we already got rejected by the 104K level. I think most people got the move there and they're up a lot. So among the most people that I know, they closed their shorts. But there are also many that opened their shorts again at 93.5, which again, I mean, it makes sense because man, there was a lot of support there as you can see, and it became resistance now. So and look at all this confluence right at that 93K. It goes all the way up to the wick from November. So yeah, I mean it's a level where you can take a short and see how low we go. So we are now holding 90K as you can see. Well, I would say 89K. There's like this small level. Um, I mean, look, man, if you lose this, because you're holding as a threat right now. A threat is holding this on a daily. So let's say we lose this, we're gonna go to the midline 84K. And 84K, let's see why. Yeah, there you go. I based the 84K at this candle close from February 2025, but it's a midline, right? Otherwise, there was nothing here, but there was price action here, right? There's not much confluence. I'm not gonna lie. There's not much price action that went there. Just that one straight. If I'm honest with you, man, there's not much support, right? Besides this price action. So I mean, to be honest, like I would say 80K nuke to 80K after this. But it's gonna be more logical when I show the weekly. But right now we're holding, man. So we're gonna wait. Let's see. RSI. Oh yeah, we are deep. Yeah, we are very deep into the bearish control zone right now. Again, that's why I said like if you're gonna short, it's getting it's getting risky, right? Or you had to get the short from 93, or you're gonna have to be lucky. But yeah, we are at the same lows as back in February. Back in August 24 and June 24, and many of those in many in those cases we had a bounce afterwards. If I check back, yeah, for example, right here we had that bounce all the way up again to 92 from 77. That was a very big bounce, and look what happened, right? We had these lower lows, right? But look at that, we had bullish divergence, heavily bullish divergence, right? And that's what accelerated the move up. And I'm hoping that will happen with us too. But look, it took time. It took from February 26th all the way to April to build that bullish divergence again. And that's what I'm hoping for as well. But the issue is this is just the beginning of the move, and we can, of course, it can go much lower. But I mean, in 23 you went all the way down to 19. Now you're at like 27. But this is the daily chart, right? I mean, MACD is fucked, right? I already showed this yesterday, but it's even more wrecked. It's at, yeah, there you go. You're gonna have to recover 93K again for this to be bullish. Again, we can still do that if Nvidia earnings come out bullishly. Yeah, Stochc RSI is pretty much down. Not much to see here. This can come more down all the way to those lows from July 25th. And then we have volatility index. There you go as a peak. So that's why I think we're gonna cool down a little bit, and I think we're gonna see like a little bit of bounce. This is pretty aggressive, right? But again, it's Bitcoin, man. Like a lot of ETF outflows are happening. So even institutions are right now like de-risking their Bitcoin. It's a volatile asset, man, and many of these joined late. So this is the weekly, and the weekly is telling you like it's wrecking you like on the daily we had that midline, right? Yeah, you guys remember the 84, but on a weekly you broke support. I mean, this is not me drawing this, man. Like, look, man, I'm not biased, but I made this is based on support from November 11th, and it helped, right? And this was support before, and now you're getting just, yeah, it's slicing through it, man. So that's why I had the 80K level based on this high right there. Yeah, 80K based on this high from November 4th, and then you had the price action there as well. But there's nothing. And my proof for this that I'm right is because before you had that move down, and where did it come to? All the way back down to 80, and then you stayed there. So I mean, like maybe like a double bottom here, man, like something like this, and then we build up some bullish divergence and we go again. I mean, it's possible. It's very much possible. But I talked to Hoff yesterday too. We had a session together where we analyzed the markets. And man, if it's truly over, right, like they say, then you know we have a lot of support here as well. Like these September highs, there's a lot of support being built here. Like all of this is all support that you build up from those highs from 21 all the way to the sideways. So like 75k ish would be a level also to eye. Because again, like I said, there's a lot of support. I mean, look, if they want to nuke it lower, then I would say between 75 and 63. Why 63? Because I think those are the old highs. Yeah, like that's the range I would look at, and then hopefully we get some bottom structure there. Otherwise, the market is truly wrecked, man. Like they cannot take it lower than that. Well, it depends on the ETFs. But right now you broke support, so that's why I have to look at levels lower. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to look at the next step. The next step right now is 80k. I have nothing really to make it better for you, right? I mean, we have the weekly bearish cross. We had the rejection from it. We had the rejection from 115k, which I warned for. And look at that, man. Weekly 200 EMA. Where is this? This is at the old autumn high, right there. Old autumn high plus this price structure here. So maybe they're gonna take it there. But again, Nvidia earnings still have to come out. We can still, still hold this level, but it's a hopium at this point. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Like crypto's crazy. And again, if I look at RSI here as well on the weekly, I mean, you are now in a bearish control zone, right? Which isn't the best look. I mean, this is the first time you entered the bearish control zone since 2022. So the argument that the cycle is over, I mean, it's becoming stronger because I'm seeing signs that I did not see prior this cycle, right? So if you go back, this is how it looked, right? This is when you entered the bear market, right? Back here. Technically, you're already in a bear market with this move, but you guys know what I mean. So now you are here now, right? You're right there, as you can compare it. So, like I said in my previous stream, this can take from May all the way up to December, right? But if I look at it the other way, like there were a lot of opportunities here as well. Like a lot of stuff was very undervalued. So that's what I'm gonna wait for. Yeah, unless again Nvidia earnings are incredibly bullish, or December 1st we get QE, we get a very very big liquidity increase, in the market, we can turn this around. I mean, it is possible, right? But I'm gonna have to stay realistic. But I want to stay bullish. I want to stay bullish because as long as we didn't break the monthly 21, there's still a chance. But it's not looking great to be honest, man. It's like the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks is just carnage right now. And then, yeah, I mean, the MACD is disgusting. Like, I don't need to look at this. This is just, I don't see anything here that's gonna tell me, hey, man, bullish, right? So, Stoke RSI, same thing as Tuesday, still nothing. I have no read here. Only good thing I guess is back to the lows. So it has been completely reset, right? So now to the most important one, right? Like everybody's seeing, is the monthly 21. So this is the hopium for me. Like the monthly 21 EMA is at least on the Coinbase chart is at 87-ish. Yeah, 87, and on Binance oh yeah, it's the same. Okay, so yeah, on Coinbase is at 87, 88, 88. Well, I would say 87k. I mean, that's the last line in the sand, man. But like I said, we did it before. We had 2 months of bullishness and then we came back down lower, right? After like a big move down. So I would say I want to end the month, like I said on my in my last video. I want to end the month like this, like a wick. That's how I want to end the month. Like this was just a just a clip, right? And then we recovered the monthly 10. Because there's one important level, guys. You're gonna have to write it down. 101k, guys. 101k. Because if we have an aggressive bounce, even if we have an aggressive bounce, and if I would do leverage, then I would look to shorts, 98 or 101, because the monthly 10 is there, right? Those are two levels I can see Bitcoin rallying to, because I would say like Bitcoin is back bullish if we are back up of 110k. That's when we recover the daily 200 as well. So if we can recover 110k, I will be back, super bullish. But until then, you're gonna have to recover all the EMAs now, which sucks. It sucks. But yeah, I mean we were kind of over leveraged as well. So we move over to ETH. I mean ETH is wrecked, man. ETH is completely wrecked. I was hoping this would hold the 2.9k, but there's no support on the daily for ETH. All the way till 2.6 right now. Let me look at this weekly. Yeah, I mean, look at the weekly, man. Disgusting. We have a fresh cross incoming, weekly 200. It's the only thing you have to target. I think 2.6 is an interesting level for ETH. If you want to try long or you want to, if you think the market's going to reverse, then 2.6k would be a good level for ETH because there is support there. These weird wicks that you see, those are all supports. So 2.6 is gonna be a bounce level, but right now it's in the middle of nowhere, so I don't have a good read on this right now. And then you're also literally coming to the bullish control zone. So yeah, this is a hard look, man. Monthly, I mean, look at the monthly too, man. It broke both EMAs for now. No close yet, 11 days left, but for now it broke both EMAs. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. This is very sad, man. This is very sad. I mean, alts are just getting destroyed. Some of them are holding, but many of them are just getting wrecked. So let's look if we have any news on Nvidia earnings. First, I'm gonna check the chat again, see if you guys have any questions. Yo, we have some people here. Nice, man. We have Colony. What's up, man? Colony. What's up? God Ryuma is here too. O'Donovan. Hope you're doing good, brother. Yeah, nice, man. Nice to see we have some people here. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. 98k will be a test. Yes, 98k is a level I'm eyeing if we have a bounce. 98k, between 98 and 101. That's where I see Bitcoin bouncing to before lower high is made. If we can close above, then bullish, right? That would be good. If you can close off 98k, even on a weekly, I have 98k. Pivotal level, man. Pivotal level. 100%. Yeah. But even above 98, you have another chance to short at 104, man. So like Bitcoin have a lot to do. So that's why I understand that people are seeing more value of downwards than upwards because it's a long way up from here, man. And it sounds weird. Bitcoin's $89,000, but it's just a lot of outflows right now. Institutions they entered here, man. Like in this move, they didn't enter here. I remember like BlackRock, they entered here, so they're pretty much still up. But you're gonna have to remember like these institutions, like let's say you bought at like 54k, you're up 60% and you didn't take profits at these levels, then you're like fuck it, man, I'm gonna take the 60% and run. You know, that's the issue. They will buy back, of course, right? But why now, right? So it's tough, man. Institutions are good, institutions are also very bad, man. Um, let's see if there's Nvidia earnings somewhere. No news yet. Let's see. Good to hear, man. Double flat top candles on the. Oh yeah, I don't look at the 2 hours, but I respect you, man. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, 96. Well, look, Peanuts. We can also have wicks, right? Wicks to 98 too, or wick to 101. I'm not talking about like a candle close or whatever, you know. Let's see. Let's look at some alts, right? There are some altcoins, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, they look like FA wise, they're very good. For example, Alora. I've been waiting for this project a while, but they're greedy, man. They instead of like releasing their tokens, or I mean, doing their token event next year in Q1 2026, they were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna do it here, man." But product wise, I love this project, man. Like it's really good. It's really good project. And I'm gonna look for a bottom structure here. They are literally listed on Coinbase, Binance, everywhere. They have good tokenomics too. I looked it over with I looked this over with Hoff, and man, the market cap on this thing is juicy as hell. Like very, very good, man. Very, very good. The market cap is 31 million market cap. Like it's a low cap, man. It's good. And look at the supply. Almost all the coins are in circulation, right? 800 million. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. 785 million are in is total supply, and 200 million so far is circulating. But from what I've seen, their token fasting is very long, which is good. But look at this, man. Binance, Coinbase, like they have good volume. KuCoin, Gate, like they're everywhere. So I'm gonna have this one on my list, and I'm gonna have to move this one to my research. But this one is actually very good, and I'm surprised that they released this. Really surprised they released this at this market cap. 30 million is crazy. Like when the market recovers, this is gonna do very good. But for now, they are gonna have to eat shit until the market can go sideways for a little bit, man. Um, for us, a lot of projects are breaking down, man. We have like a new project like Caldera. I think this was also breaking down. Yeah, this one's also breaking down hard. What else? What else? What else? That's Pump. If you guys remember Pump, maybe interesting at 2.4-ish. If I look at the weekly here, yeah, maybe at like 2.6-ish. Maybe very interesting. It's like the biggest thing on. But man, for now, nobody's interested. This coin, for example, this is Sahara, man. I looked this over with you guys many times. Look at this project. It's holding super nicely. So if it can hold like this, in these market conditions, let alone in uptrends. So again, something I'm looking at too. Sahara AI, Alora, like they are like very good AI projects, top tier. So I'm gonna move this up too, man. I'm gonna move that up. Hyperliquid holding strong. The one of the strongest coins out there, man. $37, 2% down against Bitcoin. Incredible, man. Incredible stuff, man. This this is what happens, guys, when you don't have any token unlocks and the project is fully community driven. So yeah, I mean, good for them. Anything regarding Nvidia earnings? Not yet. Let's see. For the rest, I mean, fart's going down only. Yeah. Let's see if you guys have any questions. Hi, I'm new here. Let's see. What's your name? 1 second, brother. Let me see your name. Hey, what's up, Swim? Let's see. Hey, what's up, Soul Frog? What's up, bro? Thank you for the overview in UA. I don't know what UA is, brother. Guys take $47 monthly for subscription to such content. Bro, I don't know what you're on about, bro. We don't charge anything here, man. It's all free, man. So I'm just streaming for free. And I don't know what UE is. Maybe someone in the chat can help him. I don't know what that means, man. But no, I'm streaming for free. So you can do a request for your coin, whatever. We can go over it. It's all up to you. Let me check also Solana. Hey guys, man, Solana also, man, 120 bucks incoming. Supports. It's gonna be nasty, man. It's gonna have to hold. I don't know if you guys are long or short on this, but man, look at that. 121 bucks. All the way to that support from what? From September 2021, literally right there. So that's a level you should eye to. Solana itself, guys, is still the strongest ecosystem there. It's not going to change, okay? Like Sol is still very strong. For example, this thing is built on Sol. This is called Alchemist. This is a AI project built on Sol. For some reason, man, this thing is fucking bullish, right? I have no, yeah, it's fucking insane, right? So there are some outliers, man. There are outliers like Hyperliquid and some others. Now Smem is here, right? Me and here are eating shit on this peak. Yeah, token unlocks, man. Just shitty. I know they have an incentive going on, Peak, but you're gonna have to wait for a bottom structure here as well. Nothing you can do here. Gonna wait and see. Let me see if there's any. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna check those. Oh, you're from Ukraine. Oh, nice to know, man. Good. No. But I don't know. Oh, you mean like in Ukraine you have to pay $47 for charts? Or like you mean group? Esther. Oh, let me check Esther. Let me check Esther. Yeah. Let's see Esther. I'm gonna check the Binance charts. Yes, I would say Esther is outlier too. The reason is the biggest perp dex on BNB, heavily funded. It's gonna mix. Yeah, this looks not bad at all, man. But I don't know if it's gonna hold if Bitcoin goes further down. I'm gonna start this really, really quick. I'm gonna only use the daily. Let's see. I'm gonna close this, and then I'm gonna rectangle this right here. These are the lows, definitely between this range, $1 and 90 cents. You can see all the price action that happened there. And then next level, I would eye this candle close right there. You can see the confluence, right? All that resistance. And I would then use, I mean, I will use this wick right here for like, so to make a little bit of a range. Yeah, this was all resistance, and you broke out of it, man. You see what I mean? Like, look at it. You broke out of this resistance, and you flew. And then you have like another one right there. And then you can use, I mean, you can make a wide range, but I'm gonna use just this wick right there, which is trying to break out of it right there. Yeah. So this is how I have it with 3 boxes. I mean, you can make it more difficult for yourself and just keep it like really simple. But yeah, I think a pullback back down to like uh one 112, 120. Let me just check one thing. Let me check DeFi Llama really quick on Aster. I don't think Aster is that big of market cap. Yeah, look at that, guys. TVL 1.4 billion, man. Yeah, this thing is a beast. This thing is a beast. I mean, market cap is 2.5 billion. I mean, against TVL, not really good, but they have nothing, right? This is definitely not as good, of course, as Hyperliquid. Not even close. But I mean, what do you want, man? Backed by, you can see right there, backed by Binance. Well, they renamed to WiseEye Labs for whatever reason. But let's see, fee and revenues. Yeah, I mean, they're making money, man. They made in October alone, man. They made millions, man. In October, they made $56 million, right? In total fees since they launched, they made $693 million, right? It's like so. In the last week, they made $13 million. So yeah, I mean, Aster is a strong pickup for sure. I think everything that makes revenue is just a strong pickup, man. Right? So also another coin that made a comeback. It's in my research list. It's actually Starknet because Starknet has the same owner as Zcash. And you guys know, right? The Zcash that will pump. But I'm gonna have to find it because I'm really curious, like how that coin is doing. But Starknet, like that thing pumped like crazy, man. Yeah, I think because I was angry, I just removed it from my will list. Let me put Alora in the low cap. Let me see Stark. Yeah, look at this, man. That's crazy. After like long-term accumulation from February all the way down to November, that was long, and then it broke. This was the candle. Sorry, this was the exchange listing, a low, and then you have this accumulation area, right, right there. Like this freaking crazy range, man. That we're seeing. Look at that, beautiful. And then you had this low right there with that October 10 wick. But it broke out, man. It's looking good. So like I said, there are outliers, man, in the market. It's not only a doom. Like some are holding better than others, man. This thing can go much higher, man. You have man, next level would be right there, and there's not much resistance for this thing too, right? Not till like 13.1, between 31 and 35 cents. But like this is the area, and then you have this little area right here, right there. Like I would call this a midline. Um, which is holding it back right now. But man, this is looking promising, man. It's a long way to go. By the way, if you guys remember, I was airdrop farming this. This was the worst airdrop in my life, man. I almost got nothing from this. They were so greedy, but look, man, accumulation and it's gonna pop. So, but that doesn't mean. Oh, by the way, look at Tensor, man. 136% up. Whoa. You see, like, I don't know what Binance is doing, but they are manipulating the fuck out of these coins, man. Crazy criminal behavior, man. But yeah, the reality is of many of these coins are just going down. So guys, let's go back to Bitcoin. We are seeing a breakdown live on stream breakdown of Bitcoin. I'm gonna use the weekly because it looks horrendous. Let me use the daily just for Hopium, right? Still 88.8k. Let's see. Yeah, no problem, man. Soulfrog. Yeah, you're welcome here, man. I'm trying to be active. I'm just a bit busy. Yeah, let me check Chainlink and Zen. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. So let's see, where do I have Zen? By the way, where's Nvidia, man? Is Nvidia already out? Let me go Nvidia really quick. If someone can check the Twitter, guys, just let me know when the earnings is there. I don't see anything, man. This looks cooked too, man. This looks topped. Yikes. I mean, Nvidia doesn't even look that great, man. I mean, it lost weekly 10 too. Yikes. I don't know, man. Like for me, it looks the market as a whole, like all the AI coin, stocks, everything looks topped. You see that? Like everything looks just not great, man. I hope I'm wrong, but I mean, look at Coinbase. Like this thing got wrecked too. Apple, Google. I mean, Google's doing well, guys. I'm gonna have to like be honest. Gemini 3 is really good. Gemini 3 is really, really, really good, man. I tried it out myself. It's nice. Yeah. Let me go for Sorry. Let me go. Oh, by the way, look at Microsoft. Look at a double top. Look at a double top, guys. Nasty double top on Microsoft. Yikes, man. This was maybe this might come back to 467, 467. MicroStrategy, guys. Look at that. People are like, fuck this, right? Weekly 200 EMA, man. I don't need any lines here, man. Weekly 200 EMA. Hope for the best. Let's see. Chainlink. There we go. Man, I didn't go to this chart for a while. Wow, Chainlink, man. Man, my boxes are still good on this chart. Do I need to adjust? Nah, looks fine to me. Yeah, I mean Chainlink is after rejecting $26, right, which was heavy resistance from the past. You know, you're gonna need some hopium here now, at $12 exact. In the past, you had some deviation here where it came down a bit lower, maybe to some daily levels, you know, and then it went. But yeah, $12 would be the target for this thing. When it gets lower, as you can see, it does tap into the next zone between like 9 and 750. It's using this accumulation range as support, but between like 12 and 9, there's not really any support unless I force my way and I put a midline there, right? Which I will do. And I'm gonna use this price action from 2020 during COVID because it aligns very well with some support that we had, and you had some price action there. So yeah, I would say like $10.90-ish, right? That you held two times. But $12 is some real support. You can see it in the past too. So that's what I see on Link, man. If you're gonna see for a bounce here, right there. And hopefully from here, right, you find your way back up. But again, it depends on Bitcoin, man. This thing is, yeah, governed by Bitcoin, to be honest. Yeah, let's see on the daily. And they are same level. Well, these levels carried over to the weekly. I was too lazy to adjust, but I mean, same thing. $12 is your level. I don't know if you have Link, but yeah, Link is a very boring coin, but it's pretty. It didn't do that bad, man. If I'm honest, like if you bought this back in 23, you're still up 160%. So you're still outperforming a lot of people, right? And the highest it went to $30 back in January, and then they gave you another pump all the way up to $27. So I mean, if you bought this at long accumulation, like a year. By the way, for the people that will stay in the bear market, right? We're gonna have a lot of shards that are gonna do this, okay? So this means accumulation, okay? This means someone is buying in silence. It's not breaking the low, right? And you're gonna have to pay attention, right? And that's why FA is gonna be very important here because we're gonna have to check projects that are doing this pattern, sideways action, sideways, sideways, sideways. It stays in a range, and then we just accumulate. And for me, that's gonna be hyper liquid. Hopefully, it's gonna do something like this, and some other projects that are gonna take off. Because if you're gonna ask me, because I don't have a glass ball or whatever, but like when would I get bullish again? You're gonna have to remember Like it's not gonna be fast recovery, man. Like right, like we broke so many important levels. We didn't break structure yet. I would say we will break structure when we break 75K because ultimately Bitcoin is gonna stay bullish above 75 because you're still gonna make a higher low. Like your structure is not broken unless you break under 75, or I would say even under the candle closes, right? But if you break below 75, then you're gonna have a lower low, and that means structure break, right? So like this, yeah, that would be a lower low, right? That's not something you want to see, right? On an asset. So yeah, something to be careful for. And then it's gonna take months, man, to recover from this. Everything has to reset. You're gonna have to have monthly bullish divergences, weekly, daily. It's gonna be it's just gonna be yeah, it's gonna be a grind, man. That's it. So if you have a job, stay in your job, man. Right? Get Make sure to get liquidity and wait for the signal, man. And try to join the streams. But again, I don't want to draw conclusions before Nvidia earnings, right? And before the monthly close too, right? So now we go over to Zen. So Zen is I think another privacy project. I think. Let me see. Discord request. We go to Horizen. I know why you're requesting it because it had a good performance. I did call this in another server in AR. Yeah, before this spot, that was crazy. But yeah, again, it's not looking that bad. It's one of the oldest, older coin, as you can see. I have to start this really quick, if you guys don't mind, but I can do this very quick. So this was your accumulation range right there. I'm using the low from 2020 and then the high from in the same candle, and look how much confidence it has. And then you have, of course, this high right there, where it is right now. This is resistance, and then I grab this wick to make my box, right? And look how beautiful confidence it has. And then I will draw a midline by using this candle close right there. Maybe this one. Maybe I'll use that wick. So between $14 and $9, yeah, and $8.90. Yeah, $11 would be a good midline, and you have some support and resistance there. So yeah, it is trying to break out, but because of Bitcoin is holding it back, unfortunately, because this one is getting held back by the weekly 200, as you can see. But it's still looking decent, man. If Bitcoin can bounce from here, then you're gonna have something like this, right? The weekly 200 squeeze with the weekly 10 with the weekly 200, where price gonna stay in between this and then pop really hard because you always have a squeeze between those EMAs, especially on the weekly. They are very violent, right? Very violent, and that would take you potentially all the way up to at least $21. Yeah, to that high from January 2021. Same way where you got rejected back in its accumulation range, and then this would be your zone. Very simple. It's a big one between 21 and 27, but there was price action there. Also, this candle as well reacted, man. A lot of reaction there. And then there's a lot of price action that have here, like here as well, like this wick where you got rejected, and then you can make something like this too. There you go. Yeah, so I would say like all the way up to like $35 for this thing, maybe 39 even, back to those levels there. And then if you want, you can draw a midline right there on this wick, back there at 31. That's it. This is the chart for Zen. Hope that's yeah. But if you look for pullbacks back to 11, all the way back down to accumulation range. I mean that will happen if Bitcoin breaks down, right? And talking about Bitcoin, we can look at Bitcoin dominance really quick. By the way, dollar is. I told you guys in previous stream, like, dollar looks bullish, man. Dollar, look at a candle from the dollar, man. Very, very, very bullish dollar. Um, I think we're gonna get back to the weekly 200s on this 101.5. That's bearish for stocks. That means people are getting back into their they're all de-risking. BTC info. Let's see. Guys, USD dominance, man. We're getting close. Look at that, man. What did I say? That's why, a bounce here should come. Like a lot, like we are now reaching levels that we didn't see on the USD dominance since March 25th. That was the low, right? You guys can check this. This was the low back then, back in September 24 and back in January 24, right? If you put Bitcoin like against this, you will see what I mean. So it's or we are close to a bottom here and we're gonna bounce, or this is gonna break out for the first time since 2023. This never broke out, right? It only broke out back in 2022 when it went back to 9%. But a lot of people are back in stable coins right now. Um, Man, stablecoin dominance. You can see stablecoin dominance very strong right now. Bitcoin dominance still not really that strong, so also are still looking good. No, sorry, not good. I mean, they're still showing a bit more strength than Bitcoin, right? Outliers like Zcash. But yeah, I love de-risking, man. Going on here basically. I love de-risking. So let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, I still have time. Let's see. Wow, we're breaking down, guys. Breaking down hard. Yeah, this is 88 points. Wait, let me go to this one. Yeah, 88.6. And someone like there's still some bits here. Let's see. Uh, if you have time, please look at XCN and Swift. Yes, Godriuma, I do release recordings. They are on my YouTube, brother. Yeah, it's on my YouTube. Check the channel, man. Live now. You can watch it all back there. Are you in any privacy coins? No, I'm not, Shman, but I'm looking maybe to enter privacy coins when the time is right, of course. Um, let's check how Zcash is doing. Now you're mentioning it. Let's see if there were any pullbacks there. Wow. Holy shit, man. This is so bullish. What the fuck, man? Like this is an altcoin, man. This was the play of the century. Like this is insane. But look how much patience you had for this, man. You would have needed to wait 3 years, right? 3 years of accumulation and then, life-changing money, man, for some people. Uh, but you cannot really know this beforehand. It's impossible, of course. Yeah, for the rest, I mean, there's not really that many privacy coins. I mean, you have Dusk, like you have some others like Dusk. Let me check them out. Let's see. Privacy. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh yeah, I named this. I'm gonna have to rename this. One second. Privacy coins. There you go. These are most of them are privacy. I mean, I had to remove Metis here, but yeah, Dusk. This is another one, right? This one's looking bullish, not looking bearish. This one is above the weekly 10 and weekly 21, has a target of 15 cents, and I think it's gonna hit it. So Dusk is another privacy project, and Pivx too. Pivx another, but this one already ran. I gave this one on half stream. And then Secrets, but it already had its pump. This one's generally really weak because it's on Cosmos. Let me check those projects from that Colony gave. Let's see XCN and see XCN. Ooh, I already know this is the old one. Some Coinbase, and the other one was, let's see, SwiftC. This one. Are these the ones, Colony? Let me check them out. Wow. What are you showing me, brother? This looks wrecked. What are you showing me, bro? Wow, this looks absolutely wrecked. I mean, it had a great run. Don't get me wrong. This thing in 24, it gave you life-changing money, man. It did like a 43x. But man, this thing is now it's reaching support again. Do we know more about this project, Colony, that you want to share with us? Otherwise, I will look it up for you. But it's very close to support, man. Back to the old accumulation range. Basically, I would say back to square one, right? Back to square one. But this is an ugly price action, man. Very ugly price action. This one had a long accumulation from 23. Again, same as Zcash, 2 years of accumulation. I'm curious. I think this one is also privacy, I would guess. Let me see. XCN. Oh, Ledger blockchain. Okay. Modular blockchain designed for financial grade applications. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess it has some privacy aspect on it. I don't know, but I know this is pretty old though. Yeah, but it had its run. Nice. They had some AI too. Cool. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it does look bad, man. That doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, they're like like modular means like you can build on it as well. Secured by Coinbase. Interesting. Okay. Nice. What's the other one? Swift C. This one's definitely old as shit. Let's see. Oh yeah, I mean same structure, man. What the hell? That's interesting. Oh wow, it literally came back to candle close. This is the zone. Gonna make this one a little bit bigger, right there, and then this is where it's gonna come back to. Almost 100%, I know this. Yeah, it's gonna come back down to this structure basically, but before the pump, right? Back to your accumulation range from 24. I mean, if you lose this level, I mean, if this is bullish enough, can it the question is, can it do it again, right? Can it do it again what it did here? Because this was a crazy run. If you bought it here, you kept holding it all the way there, and that's a 40, it's a 40x right there. You have this accumulation range where it can come back to, right there. But yeah, this is a pretty big range, but I don't see. If you look at the past, it came all the way back down there, right? So that's where I'm aiming this for. Back down to 2.4 cents between 4 and 2.4. Yeah, basically back to this accumulation range for this one. Let me check what this is. Website Swift blockchain. Yeah, this looks very old, man. I don't know how this pumped, man. Like this looks so bad, to be honest. Swift yeah, this looks like some 2019 shit, man. But hey, man, they pulled a 40x somehow, so good for them. I guess it was short term. Interesting. Maybe they had some stuff, but they have a mobile app. Guess it's working. Interesting. Send and receive instant transfers of 500 to anyone by just a link. Swap over 5. Interesting. Okay. Red packets. Cool. Nice. But I feel like we already have many of those wallets. But if it's like a privacy wallet where the government can't see, which I don't believe, then yeah, maybe that's why it's doing really good. Okay, let's get back to Bitcoin. More down? Nope, still holding. Still holding this level. Let's see. I love both of them. I hold. Where did you buy them? Did you buy them at those lower levels or what? Oh, okay, you bought them. Yeah. By the way, Soulfrog, now I know what you mean. You're in a paid server, you mean? Yeah, you shouldn't pay for crypto servers, man. Yeah, just save your money, man. Like you don't need that shit. Let's see. I held both of them. Thank you, Midway. Ah, yeah, but man, you entered some very older coins. But man, they did right, but it's just hard to it's hard to recover. It's hard to recover. Um, yeah, I mean, let's look for. Let me check ETH really quick on something on a daily. Oh yeah, that RSI man, wow, that's getting oversold. So that guys, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I think bounce first before more down. Bitcoin, guys, holy shit, man, we're getting lower. Live on stream, back to February levels on RSI, 88.6. Yeah, we're going there, man. We have strong bounces. Nuking right now. Painful price action right now, guys. Painful price action. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Where is Nvidia earnings, man? Let me check Grok, man, really quick. She was lying to me. Uh, where the hell do I open Grok? Oh, here you go. Let me show you guys. Yeah, guys, they have a new Grok, by the way, 4.1. Try it out really quick. Yeah. Yeah. So, what time does Nvidia earnings come out? Netherlands time zone. Let's see. Yeah, come on, bro. You said fast. Like, this isn't fast, man. Like, finally. Uh, yeah. So Q3, which is 10:20. Ah, that sucks, guys. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make it. That's in an hour from now, man. That sucks. But what's PM? I mean, look, it is right now, so I don't understand. I hate when they do like this CET thing, because I'm in GMT. Okay, but I have GMT plus one time zone. Let's see. Sorry guys, I just want to know. Oh, okay. So it's okay. I see. So after market close, and then ooh, it's gonna be a long. It's gonna be a long night, man. Interesting. What to expect? Let's see if Karak is bullish on earnings. In the meantime, Bitcoin holding for now. Let's see, dude. This is why does it take so long, man? See if you guys. Oh, there you go. Let's see. This one another beat. The Impossible Bar Core has beaten 12 straight quarter. 17, 8, 50. Okay, so they're expecting good revenue. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so they expect revenue from data centers. Nice. Okay. Forwards. Strong beat. Wow. Okay, so strong beat. 56 billion dollars. Yeah, so almost everyone expects another solid beat, but the stock now needs perfection plus prove the AI blah blah blah, leading into really hard. Interesting. Okay. So they expect to beat it, man. Well, let's see, man. See and wait. People are expecting to beat the news, but hopefully Bitcoin can catch some a breather afterwards. Let's see. Yeah, look, Solfrog, I don't know how good your English is, but I have recordings. You can watch them back. Um, you know, we have a cool community here, man. I know these people, some of these people for years now. We're all chilling here. I mean, most of the stuff is all free. I think everything's free. Maybe in the future, I'm making applications for research and stuff. Maybe I will charge something for that because I'm building an app. But for the rest, man, this we're chilling, man. You know. But I'm just doing it with no pressure, right? I will try to stream every week, and I do also I need to do more insights on price, but I didn't do that because I feel like I already talked about that stuff in my videos. But yeah, I will try to do them more often. But I'm also just, well, like I said, pretty busy right now. So again, guys, Bitcoin holding, daily support, but on weekly we are obviously we broke it. Next level would be or this midline here around like 86, 85. But like we've seen in the past, it doesn't care about these levels. It slices through all the way down to 80k. So we're gonna have to see. So do you guys maybe have any questions? Yo, what's up, Mundo? Hope you're doing good, brother. Let me see if there's anything else. Dogecoin. Yeah, Dogecoin also broke supports. Another interesting meme coin back down to the wick from April 21. This is the level that I'm eyeing for Dogecoin right there. The low is gonna be 13 cents. Very easy to spot. And then you have this level right here at the lows. Just really quick out of my head right there for Dogecoin. Again, Dogecoin had a great run as well from 23 all the way to 24, 7x. So, I would argue like, altcoins had a pretty good run, man, this cycle. And it's a weird take, but the high caps to mid caps, they had a good run, man. Even Cardano, went from 27 cents to what? To $1.31. That's a 4x for Cardano. We had Shipcoin had a recovery from the low in June 23, right? To the high in 24, a 7x, and then another like 5x, right? Injective, another one, right? From $1.57, even low, right? From $1.12 all the way up to what? To like $53, did like a 44x. So like many alts, they had a great run, man. Like it sucks to say this, but we kind of had alts running like good. Look at Rune, 14x. The issue is that the altcoin run, it didn't last for long. It lasts from June all the way up to March for some coins, right? I would say Rose didn't do well as a previous. Let me just remove all of this. As a previous cycle, right? It had a run from 1.9 cents all the way up to like 18 cents, but still 4x, man. Um, Polkadot, guys. Polkadot should just die by now, man. I can't believe Polkadot is. Polkadot is one of those coins, guys. I wanted to die because it's useless. It's so fucking useless. Like nothing came out of Polkadot that we can use. No app, no AI integration. Like nothing. Like it's just a bag of shit. Literally. Like I hope Polkadot just dies off. It's a net negative to crypto. It's shit, man. All these projects on Polkadot, they're all dead. Like most of them are all dead, honestly. Like they do nothing, right? Even Algorand does more. Aptos, same thing, man. Like why do we need Aptos if we have Sui, right? So Aptos can die too for me, man. Like, and again, look at Aptos. It's literally at candle or listing price. The reason this one is gonna keep dumping all the way up to $1 is because of token unlocks, aggressive token unlocks. This one's gonna get wrecked more. Arbitrum, sad to say, man, but I think this one also is gonna come back to token listing. Avex, I mean, I had a decent run this cycle with the Trader Joe season, did like a 6x, and then they fell off, man. Right? They fell off, made very bad decisions. It gave you two runs, right? One in March, one in December, and then I mean, right now it's just gonna come back down, back to $8. I don't know if it's gonna survive this time, because you're gonna have blockchains like Monet also upcoming. Maybe it's gonna take over, but like eGold's another one. This thing is also so bad, man. It's net negative to community. This one also should die off. For the rest, I think coins like Hedera, Stellar, like those coins should always those will always do fine. Psy Network, man, full blown back to the lows. Sui, man, look at Sui, guys, just getting wrecked, destroyed, man. Sui. It's gonna come back down to $1.22. If Bitcoin goes lower to 60Ks or 70Ks, yeah, we're gonna pick up some cheap Sui, man. All the way back down to like $1, maybe even lower, right? But back to sub dollar. I don't know. I think many of these coins are gonna fill this wick. They're gonna fill this wall wick. That's what's looking at right now. They might just fill this wick all the way down to where? To like 56 cents? Possible. If Bitcoin comes, it's gonna pull back further. Again, we're gonna have to see. I don't want to be too bad, but again, I think just most coins are gonna fill their wicks. Some already did, by the way, right? Some already did. Um, look for another outlier, man. Beldex, it's freaking bullish. I don't know what this does, but I'm curious. Like, why is this bullish? Right, let me just check it out. Beldex, 600 million market cap. Let's see. This one is not even on Coinbase, man. This must be some. Oh yeah, Binance chain, of course. Okay, it's a privacy blockchain, but then in China, I guess. There you go, privacy, of course. Yeah, it looks so bad, but because it's privacy, of course it's gonna do well. Yeah, I mean this is one of the most bullish charts I think I've seen so far, man. Holy shit, man. Crazy. Crazy chart, man. Cello? Nope. Didn't do anything. Got no love at all. Got no love. By the way, another bad sector, man, in crypto was gaming, man. Gaming got no love this cycle. I would say like gaming is the one that got literally like zero gains, man. I would say Star Atlas maybe back in 23. It had like a 10x run, but that Axie Infinity literally just destroyed, man. Like no recovery at all. Small one got lower highs for the last 4 years, man. Just lower highs. Same with Big Time. Had a great run. I missed it from this low, but right now, man, you can pick it up below ICO price. I mean, the rest of these Blur. I don't know if you guys remember Blur, but it's gonna die off. Chile's right. This might recover, guys, because of the World Cup. If you guys remember the World Cup in 22, right? We had this run, like 3x. There's another World Cup coming next year, so this is something to maybe keep an eye on. But I don't know when the World Cup exactly is. I think it's in the summer next year, but this will do well during the World Cup. But for now, it's gonna keep bleeding off. Engine. So like I said, gaming, NFT-ish, just all getting wrecked. I mean, this guy should be in jail. Mbox, Miria, man, Heart. We made beautiful gains on this, but then this thing is getting bled down. Oasis just dead. Full Converge trying to survive, but not doing much. Sandbox back to the low from 21. Horrible, man. Horrible. Had this small pump and got wrecked. Yeah, that's the low right there. Yeah, I'm just pressing like space bar just to check what I'm seeing here. I'm in Superverse, right? The project from Alio Trades. I think he's gonna still push it, but as of now, this wants to come back to the accumulation range. It's trying to hold support for now, but still looks this can still look interesting. Yeah, it's holding support. TLM dead, Ultra dead. Uh, yeah, Ultra just fucked, man. This project is in the bin. Yeah, you can see, guys. On my, gaming got just destroyed, right? Got completely destroyed. Anchor also got no love. So yeah, it's been a hard market, man. You had to be aware. Even Launchpads, right? If you guys remember, like Launchpads, same thing with them. They got just annihilated, man. Just completely destroyed, right? These were the early AI narrative coins. I mean, look at A tier, man. The fuck are gonna buy this? To be honest, yeah, and good project, but just bad tokenomics. Under exchange listing right now. Just horrible price action. Yeah. So that's what I want to show you guys really quick. Back to Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin's still holding, man. Being very stubborn, right? That means, they're holding off till Nvidia earnings in an hour. So yeah, interesting. No problem, guys. I'm gonna also head out, man. I've been streaming for an hour right now. I think I covered nearly everything from Bitcoin to ETH. Hey, what's up, Dania? From Bitcoin to ETH, I think nearly everything. So I'm gonna put this stream. I'm gonna upload it on YouTube. It will be available, in Discord. You guys can watch it back for the people that came late. It was a good stream. Thanks everybody for joining. If you have any questions, just talk in the chat. I know times are rough. I know like there are like a lot of like bear market vibes right now. I mean, I cannot say that's wrong to have because it's just not looking good. But let's just try to be a bit active. If you guys have any chart to share or any project to share, uh, you know, be be my guest, man. And I will do an insight update as well in my in the channel, yeah, in insight channels. So yeah, for now, guys, I wish you all a great um, Wednesday. And in an hour, guys, Nvidia earnings gonna come out. Brace yourselves. If they don't beat these earnings, then we're gonna see 80k today, 85 or 80k. That's what I'm guessing. We're gonna see like one more flush, and hopefully we can build some bullish divergence and we bounce. But it's gonna get ugly if they don't beat these earnings, right? But hey, let's stay positive. Let's hope they beat the earnings. Let's see if we can recover 90k. But it's just looking a little bit bleak now. So yeah, see you guys next Wednesday, man. No problem, guys. Bye bye.